Folks, welcome back. I have your latest home prices and insights for Vaughan, for Richmond Hill. I'm going to talk about detached and condos. My name is Santo Sessa with RE/MAX Premier. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button. This way you're reminded when these videos come up. There's really important and interesting information on these slides. I'm a full-time realtor. I use all this data in my own business. Hopefully it'll help you with some of your decision, and at the very least you understand a bit more about the market, more so than just hearing the headlines in the news. Okay, so here's a quick summary of detached. I'm comparing the tale of three cities here: City of Toronto, Vaughan, and Richmond Hill. If you're thinking of kind of running around between those three cities and it's cheaper here, cheaper there, folks, not by much. The last week ending February 10th, average sold price in Vaughan was $1,712,000. That's right, I said $1,712,000. For Richmond Hill, $1,718,000, and for the City of Toronto, $1,757,000 was the average sold price of a detached property. Let's jump into and talk about Vaughan. Okay, so 59 detached properties were sold in the city of Vaughan last week, and if we go back and look at about 7 or 8 months that I have on the board here, 59 is a pretty busy week when it comes to sales. Now, we do expect sales to be climbing as the weeks go on, as we get closer to spring. That would be in a typical, normal market in a normal year. As we head to spring, the most activity throughout the course of the year is normally in the springtime. I didn't necessarily say that's when we have the highest price, but it's when we have the most activity. So we do expect activity to go up. Nothing alarming there. Of those 59, 10 sold at $2 million or more. An average sold price is sitting at $1,712,000. Now, none of us should be making a decision on what happens in a specific week. So let's look back and kind of see where the trend is. And it's pretty obvious. The average sold price for detached homes has been trending up. There's a huge difference. It's over 300,000 difference between the beginning of July and February 10th, where we are today. So average sold price aggressively is increasing in Vaughan. Compared to last year, 27% higher. We've got 48% higher. We got 24% higher. No matter how you slice it, detached homes are much more expensive this year versus last year. I'm showing Vaughan, but you're going to see it's clear across the board anywhere you're buying in the GTA. Sales were outpacing by far what we sold last year at this time. And remember, last year it was a really busy start to the year. We thought we were breaking world records and how amazing everything was going to be. We're doing better this year. Well, let's just say, I guess it's a matter of perspective whether it's better or worse. Depends on your real estate situation, if you're looking to buy or looking to sell. So I'm not going to say better. We are more active though. Prices are up, activity is up. The amount of sales, of the 59 sales, 66% sold at list price or more. Now, I get in the comments, I mentioned this before, I get in the comments where some people say, there's so many homes being sold at list price or more because the agents automatically price it lower. And that's a true statement. But it's the confidence level of the sellers and of the realtors, excuse me, it's the market, it's the environment that allows the realtor and the seller to have the confidence to actually be able to do that. And of those 59 that sold, 66% sold at list price or more. Tells you how competitive it is out there right now. When it comes to listing, we're listing a little bit more than what we listed before. And active listings, I've been marking it here just for a few months. It's come down quite a bit, where we have 188 active listings. This is properties actually available for sale. at week ending February 10th. And when you look at what we're buying, the volume that we're buying, and you compare it to how many are actually available for sale, we've got 0.7 months of inventory. So what's that? 3 weeks? 3 weeks of inventory if nothing changes out there. And months of inventory has been low for a few weeks now, which helps to understand why prices are going up. Very competitive. Looking at Richmond Hill, it's a similar story. 42 sales, 9 of those were at $2 million or more. Average sold price, although it came down from the absolute ridiculous crazy number that it was the week before at over 1.9, we're sitting at 1.7, 1,718,000, which is higher than what it's been. There's only 1 week actually higher than what it's been in the last 7-8 months. So no matter how you slice it, 1.7 million is what a detached home, for the average detached home in Richmond Hill, compared to last year, way higher, 27%, 31%. Prices have gone up for detached homes, not by a little bit, but by a lot. Sales are much higher than they were last year, 76%. So out of every 4 detached homes sold in Richmond Hill, 3 of them sold at list price or more. It's very competitive. And listings, we're listing more than what we listed last year. Months of inventory is sitting at 1. The lower months of inventory are anything less than 4 is a seller's market. We are way down here. The sellers are in control right now, and the buyers have to fight to be able to purchase that home that they want to purchase. Let's look at condos. For the 3 cities, average sold price for condos is sitting $590,000 to $645,000 in the city of Toronto. That's about the average price there. For Vaughan, sales are sitting at 24. Now 24 sales for condos is a really good week. Average sold price is $619,000. It's up from where it was before. It's really hard to tell if in general prices are going up or they're going down. So when I see that and I kind of look, it kind of looks like a flat line. So average sold price for Vaughan condos hasn't really changed much over the last 7 or 8 months. Compared to last year, well, for this week we're sitting at 4% lower. We were 1% higher, 3% lower, higher. It's about the same overall. Average sold price for condos hasn't really moved much from where it was last year. We are buying more or we're selling more, depending on which side you are. And of the 24, 54% sold at list price or more. Well, compared to just a few weeks ago, we were 27%. So double the condos now in Vaughan are being sold at list price or more, which means the market is getting a bit more competitive in the condo space. We are listing more than what we listed last year, but not by much. And this is what a lot of people are not understanding. The fact that, they still have this mentality, the condos, it's bottom has fallen out, its price has got to be really good. Well, no, not really. The reality is that we're sitting at 1.4 months of inventory. It's very much a seller's market, but that's in general. You'll find that some buildings, it's a seller's market. Some buildings, you're in a buyer's market or a balanced market. Some neighborhoods are like that. It's so important to have the right realtor in your corner that understands the market. If you're looking to sell and you're looking to buy, I know I keep saying that, but I see it every day. I compete against other realtors and I see who's good at what they're doing and who's not, and how can I act in the best interest of my client to maximize whatever my client's goal is. Looking at Richmond Hill condos, 17 were sold last week. Average sold price is at $590,000 and $590,000, and over the last couple of weeks we had here $573,000. It's actually been a bit higher. It looks like average sold price for condos in Richmond Hill, a little bit at a time, but are starting to overall increase compared to last year. Well, for this 1 week we're 13% higher, but for a good part of the year so far, we've been lower than what they were last year. I would say it kind of averages out to about the same as where we were last year. Last week we sold exactly the same, but before that we've been actually selling more condos than what we did before. A few weeks ago, 14% sold at list price or more. Last week, 53% sold at list price or more. So the theme of the condo market across the board is that it's getting more competitive. There's more action out there. It's not a given that you see a price and you negotiate down. In Richmond Hill, a little bit more than half you had to pay the price or higher than what they're advertising. Listings are a little bit more than what they were last year. Now there's 57 active listings. That's not a lot, which helps to explain why. Months of inventory is 0.8. There's three weeks and a little bit of inventory out there. So you kind of got to move quickly if you're looking to buy. And these low months of inventory helps us to understand why average sold price is going up. That's what's going on in the condo market, in the detached market for Vaughan, for Richmond Hill. My name is Santo Sessa. I'm a full-time realtor. If I can help you with anything, my team is ready to go to work for you. Give us a call. It's so important you have the right person representing you and your interests. Have a great day.